Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 4 of my Atletico Madrid career mode. Now today we're going to finish off the transfer window, which should be really good because we've got a few more players to hopefully try and get in. As you can see here, we have had some offers accepted, but Coutinho I don't think will be joining us sadly, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money for him. 19 million, I can't see myself getting 19 million in this episode. You never know, maybe we can come up with some other sort of deal, but I think I will get Dybala once Garcia has sold. I think he's on the way out for about 8 million. Obviously with his 100 grand a week as well that he's on, we should have enough money to get the 13.5 and the 35 grand a week wages. So we are going to sim this game now against this random team, Vallecano, I don't know, something like that. And we will change around the team slightly because there are a few players that are looking a little bit tired. So back in a minute to do that. Okay, this is the team I'm going to be putting out. Kurt Zouma does start as a replacement for Godin. And I think other than that, that's pretty much the defence. Thiago starts, which is also a good time to let you know that Thiago will be staying. I was speaking to someone in the comments about him. I wasn't too sure because he's on 70 grand a week and he is 33. I think I'm going to keep Thiago just because he's 80 overall. And it might actually be Guliavogi that is leaving, potentially. I'm not 100% sure yet. He might be the player that leaves instead. I might keep them all, it really does depend on other transfers. Also Garcia starts as well and Mandzukic up front, that means that Griezmann is on the bench. And we are ready to go, we are going to sim this game, hopefully we can get a win. We'll see how we get on though, it is an away match. Here we go, let's see what sort of players they have in the team, whether I recognise any of them. I recognise that Baptista, something like that. Mandzukic misses a penalty, that's not a good start. And that guy that I was on about just scored, so yeah, things aren't really going our way, but Thiago equalises. Luckily I started him, and we do have still 30 minutes left of the game. They're down to 10 men. Godin comes off, on, and Zouma off. He already gets booked, and can we skip it? No, we can, and we cannot get a win from that one. It is 1-1. We are still top of the league because the other teams haven't played yet. I imagine we'll move down to maybe 7th or 6th, something around that region. Can we get someone in? Oh, in fact, we've sold Garcia, that's brilliant news. And the deals have gone, I thought so. So now we're going to have to spend more time getting the Dybala deal through. I think we will be able to sign him now. Okay, so we are going to put the 35 grand a week wage there. 5-year deal, and I'm going to go import the first team player, which I think I did last time, I can't remember. And Coutinho we won't be able to sadly do, because obviously Garcia was part of that deal and he's obviously gone now. Also the other players I've got up for sale at the moment, Miranda is up for sale, as he left in real life, so I thought it would kind of make it a little bit more realistic to get rid of him. In fact, if he does go, we might even be able to get in Coutinho with that money, so we'll have to see how that goes. Also, I think we probably should get a bit more money for this guy as well. 3.5 million doesn't seem too much considering he's 77 overall. Hopefully we should get around 6 maybe, but I don't really know. Okay, Dybala has accepted just in time for this game that I have to play now. 3.9 million we have left along with 1,200. So Dybala's 77 overall, that's going to be a really good player to have in the team. We did need another striker in there. He's not an out-and-out striker I don't think, but he's a very good player nonetheless. Where is he? There he is. In fact, he is an out-and-out striker. I thought he was a centre forward. That's fine. Let's see. I mean, he could play just in behind Mandzukic. Obviously, we've got Griezmann to fit into things as well. So we'll have to rotate the team around a few times. And we do have this game against Eibar, I think that's how you pronounce that one. And I will change the team around again, just to kind of rotate things a little bit. Balanta's going to start, and so is Godin this time. Alba, I think he's going to start this game, and we will start Bellerin instead of Ayora. In midfield, we're not going to start Thiago this time, it's going to be Gustavo, along with Gabby. Koke will start, and Dembele won't. Instead, we will put Dybala there, and I think we'll actually put Griezmann up front instead of Mandzukic, just to change things around a little bit, and I'm pretty happy with that team. Again, we're going to sim this one, purely because I want to get some transfers done, and it's a home game against a fairly average team. So it kind of makes sense. We're going to keep Moya in goal as well, just for now, and hopefully we can get another win. We are currently second actually, but still every team hasn't played yet, so we'll probably move down even further. Hopefully we can kick things off with a win here. It's a late game, this one. It's 9 o'clock. A late one. Let's see whether we can try and get some goals. Yes, Dybala scores on his debut. Brilliant start. 19 minutes in. Can we get another goal before half time? It doesn't look like it. Can we nick one? No, we can't. Into the second half, Mandzukic scores, this time from the penalty. And he was brought on as Griezmann was taken off just into the second half. And there's 15 minutes to go. Can we get a third goal to make it a thrashing? No, we can't, but we did win 2-0, so that's a good result anyway. And we got another 3 points. Okay, I think it's the right time now with us having 10 hours left, where I'm going to try and hopefully sign a few more lower value players. Now we're going to go for Marcos Lopez. He was suggested by one of you guys in the comments, so we are going to have a look at him. I really do like him. I was using him on Man City career mode literally the episode before I had to stop it. So we are going to try and get him in. I don't know how much he's worth. That's the bit of the issue that I've got here to kind of deal with. I might put in a player, or I might just go with money. I'm not really too sure how much he's worth, so it could be an interesting one, this. I might put in this guy just because, again, not too sure what Lopez's value is. We'll go 500 grand, and says, I don't know whether they're going to be after a couple of million or not. I'm not really too sure. I might not even be able to sign him. He might have recently joined. He is supposed to be on loan at Lille, not actually on a permanent deal, but EA have messed things up recently, so that's why he's on a permanent deal there. We're also going to go for Timo Werner as well. I don't know whether I'll have enough for this guy, similar to Marcos Lopez really. We might just go 2 million. We'll probably increase the amount of transfer budget I have and decrease the wage, because they're not really on that much themselves. So we're going to chuck in, who are we going to put in as part of the deal? I don't need. I might actually put this guy, and we don't have to pay as much then. We'll go for, yeah, Gullivogi and 1 million, I think is what we'll go for to kind of kick things off. Okay, and into the first hour of the 10 hours, let's see whether we can get some deals accepted. And they've both been rejected. Okay, they're not interested in the player for the Marcos Lopez deal. They are interested in the player for this one though. They want 3.2 million on top. Can't pay that sort of money, I don't think, or I don't want to anyway. 2.3 million is probably near enough as high as I will go, and Leo said they're not interested in the player. Okay, so we are just going to go with, I think, pure money for this one, because I don't really have anyone else to offer them that would be worth more. I mean, I've got Hernandez, but I'd like to keep him because he's quite a good youngster, and I'm not going to offer them a Miranda, certainly, because he's worth too much, so we'll remove the player, and we'll just simply go with money. Now, I went with 2.3 for the other player, so I can't go up that much. I can probably do 1 million, and that's about it, really, so it might be a bit of a stretch, this one. But I don't know whether I'd rather have Marcos Lopez or Timo Werner. I don't really know. I quite like Marcos Lopez in game, and probably a little bit more than Werner, to be honest. So I might go in for a 1.2 million bid, which would mean I'd have to go for one or the other rather than both. Anyway, we do have another hour to go through, and hopefully we can get another deal in. Oh, we got a transfer offer for Size, and hopefully we can try and get him out so I can get some more money in. Okay, Stuttgart did accept. And we are going to go into the the contract offer now. 5 grand a week. I'm not going to up that anymore. We're going to try and go 5-year deal. Score rotational player, and hopefully he accepts that one. And Lille did just reject that because the sum is too low. It's going to be a tricky one. Do I try and maybe get him in on a loan deal now? Actually, we'll see what they say to that one. It usually glitches when you try and do a loan deal after trying to buy him. But let's see whether it works. We'll try and get him in as a loan player. I don't know if they'll want to part him, but we'll have to see. Okay, player sold. 190 grand has been added to our budget, and Timo Werner can now be signed. 2.3 million, and we managed to get rid of Joshua. Not heard of that spelling of Joshua before, and we've managed to get him in, so that's good. Leo basically rejected it because the sum's too low, so it has done the glitch thing where it doesn't allow you to put in a loan deal for him. So I'm going to have to redo it again. We'll try just go for the loan deal again. Hopefully they will accept that, but I'm not really too sure whether they will. Okay, now we have about 6 hours left. 4 emails to look at. Hopefully one of those is a transfer offer for Miranda. And we got a transfer offer for a random guy that I don't really want. So yeah, we'll get rid of him, why not? And they again rejected it because they've accepted an offer of 4.5 million and 5.5 million. Oh my god. Someone else trying to get my players. Come on, I want to get rid of Miranda. Come on. Yeah, I won't be able to get Marcos Lopez, I don't think. I'll try change the wage budget and things, but I don't think I'll be able to afford him. Actually, 4.8 million we've got. We might be able to get him in. He's only got a small wage. Oh, he's already moved. I thought he just had the accepted one. Oh, I've been able to get him in as well. That's annoying. We're also going to go for Poulsen. Again, I'm not 100% sure how much he's worth. We are going to go 4.8 million. I could inquire, but the likely thing is they'll just go, we want 10 million for him, and probably want way too much money. So I'm not going to inquire, I'll just put in a bid. It's a little bit late on, and they'll probably reject it, and I won't have enough time, but we'll go for it anyway. It was suggested again in the comments. They did accept it. Okay, maybe I've paid too much, I'm not too sure. But we are going to try and get him in on a 5-year deal. as a squad rotational player, and hopefully he just accepts that straight away. Come on, it'd be nice to get another striker, especially a big one. And it has been accepted. Brilliant news. So we literally have £30 left on the wage budget. Not much at all. And Jackson Martinez transfer approach made from Porto. Oh, sorry, they've accepted it from Inter Milan. So if we do get him in, we'll have to buy him from Inter Milan next year. So not next year, in January I think we're going to try and get him. If we have enough money, that's the main thing. We don't probably have enough money with Mandzukic going, so we might not be able to get him. But we've received a bid for Godin really late on. I reject that. Sadly, we didn't get any bids for Miranda, but that's just how it goes sometimes. We are going to have to keep him till probably January, and then we'll let him go. I'm pretty happy with those deals. For those of you who haven't seen all 4 episodes, these are the deals that I've made. I'm pretty happy with them. Bellerin, I think, is going to be a really good signing. 69 overall, he's already gone up by 1. And I'm pretty happy with some of the other players that I've got as well. Paulson, 69 overall. Actually, I thought it was a lot higher than that. Maybe I have paid way too much for him. I honestly thought it was maybe a 73, 74. Yeah, I didn't realise he was that much. Maybe it wasn't worth 4.8. That probably explains why they accepted it so quickly. Might have been a bit of a mistake. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Also, Ibe as well, I think should be a good one, along with Balanta in the team. So I'm very happy with the signings. And yeah, let's see how we get on now in the season. Before we do that, we do have the youth squad report to look at. He's not looking particularly good, is he? Let's be honest. 82 potential. We are just going to release him from our youth academy, and let's continue to sim to the next game. And the next game was actually quite far away. We've had a long break, so hopefully our players should be okay. Probably an international break, so luckily we didn't get any injuries. Sporting Lisbon, I think this is Sporting Lisbon, pretty sure. Anyway, we've got to play them now in the Champions League. The reason why we are in the Champions League is I just put us in there to make it a bit more realistic, and so we didn't have to earn that place, because let's be honest, Atletico Madrid are generally in the Champions League, aren't they? So we are just going to play this game against Sporting Lisbon now. I'm going to change the team around, and I'll show you what it's going to be like in a minute. Okay, this is the team I've gone for. Basically, Balanta starts in defence along with Godin, and Gamez starts at left back instead of Alba. We've also got Ayora at right back instead of Bellerin, and that is the rest of the team, pretty much the same as you just saw. So yeah, pretty happy with that one. We're actually going to get rid of Moya, thinking about it, and we'll start, I think, Oblak. I think we'll give him a bit of a go. He's a youngster, actually. I thought he was quite old, so we'll see how he gets on in this game. Hopefully he puts in a good performance. Dybala is still running through. Could this be the first chance that we've had? And it is 13 minutes in, 1-0. The new signing scores again. Very talented player, fantastic finish. I thought he was running out of pace, to be honest. He couldn't seem to get going. William Carvalho was actually managing to run alongside him somehow. But yeah, we are now winning 1-0. That's our first chance of the game. It has been a pretty poor game, to be honest with you. But I think it might start to get a little bit better now we've got the goal. Dybala again running past the defence on his favoured left foot and makes it 2-0. I thought that one was going wide, to be honest, but 12 minutes later we managed to get a second goal for him. Hopefully now he can go on and get his hat-trick. 2-0. Oh, Dybala's been injured by Carvalho. Brilliant. The new signings already got injured. That means we are going to take him off. We won't risk him any longer. So we are going to bring on Mandzukic instead and put Griezmann in behind him. So I think that's going to be an okay change anyway, to be honest. Hopefully he's not out for too long. But he has just got himself 2 goals. So he is a pretty vital player by the looks of it. Oh no, they went and scored. How fluky is that? First of all, I think it's Nani there. Smashes it against the post and it happens to fall to his teammate, who makes it 2-1. Mandzukic still going. Can't be brought down, Mandzukic. Oh, the keeper saved it. Should have scored that one. And that is it. It is half time now. 2-1. We're going to keep the team exactly the same moving into the second half. Mandzukic, can he outpace the defence? Or outstrength him? He has. Still going, Mandzukic. 3-1. Brilliant strike. That is the sort of player we need up front. Brilliant player. And it's 3-1 now. Koke's just won us a free kick in a good position. Maybe a little bit too central if I'm being picky, but it's actually not a bad distance away. Not too close, not too far, so hopefully we can have a good opportunity to score from this. Who's our best free kick taker? Is it going to be Gabby? Looks like it. Yeah, we don't really have a particularly good one. 5-man wall. Come on, Gabby. Go on, off the post, no way. Oh, I'm annoyed about that one. It's been a nice way to score a 4th goal, that one. Okay, we're going to make the final 2 changes now. We're going to bring on Thiago, I think, and we will be taking off Gabby. give him a bit of a rest, and we'll also bring on Ibe and take off Koke to also give him a rest. I was tempted by Dembele, but I'll leave him, I think, for the next game, hopefully if I remember. And yeah, let's see whether those changes can make an impact. Mandzukic, can he curl one in? Griezmann with the follow-up, and it's offside. I wondered whether it was as soon as I shot. Wasn't too sure whether the right back was playing me on, but yeah, it was offside. I'm happy to agree with that one. Oh, the through here. Good save originally by the keeper. We managed to clear it. Thiago trying to find Mandzukic. Can he finish the game off in style here? Waiting for Ibe. Scores 4-1. Brilliant little back heel from Mandzukic. He was probably not really going to score his chance, so I had to do that. But yeah, 4-1 now. Brilliant result in the end, and I think that's probably going to be how it's finishing. And that is it. We have won the game 4-1. Very good result against Sporting Lisbon. Shame we conceded, but you know, we managed to get the 3 points to put us nicely in the lead, I would have thought, in the group. So yeah, very good result in the end. Okay, so Dybala's out for 3 weeks. Not terrible. It could have been a lot worse, but he still misses a few games. Luckily, we have plenty of backup players that can play in his position. Down to the fact that we brought in so many good players in the transfer window. Okay, this is my monthly scouting update. These are the players I accept or reject into the academy. So we're going to reject him, we're going to accept him, give him a bit of a chance, sign him up. Money, wow, I forgot about that completely. Okay, so we are just going to reject all these players, and we'll have to keep him in for now because I completely forgot I'm very low on money. And that is it for episode 4. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please go hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated, guys. And also let me know in the comments what you thought of the episode. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.